Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. It's Woven here. If you are new to this channel, I am vlogging from home, the village. You're most welcome, and if you are not, I appreciate you fam for coming back. Please stay tuned and enjoy the video, and please, if you have not subscribed yet, please give my channel a chance and subscribe, as you will help it grow. You guys know, even the way I'm doing this intro, I don't have energy. Because if you can hear in the background, we are pounding mahango. So I've shown you guys this process before, but I will take you guys on every single day, whatever I get up to in this house, I will take you guys along. So we are going to pound now. The signs in this house, my sister eats sand, so they are deciphering why she eats sand, like anthill sand. That's what she's going to look for. So we are going to pound now. You guys enjoy this video. You guys know, one thing I like about our house, ilonga on it you do if you share, because on so smaya we are a lot in this house. Just take my donation. So, you take it halfway. This is the mango. It's mixed with imoyami momeva, imoya kuturikenganya. I'm believing anything one. So we only have 3 inis. Ini is this, the wooden grinder. So my mom called for another grinder outside. So in our house, before I got rudely interrupted, we have a very unique problem, which is actually not a problem, because we are a lot. We just sit idle. Some, like we have 6 people on it. We have 6 people pounding, and the grinders are not enough. So the rest of us are sitting waiting for our chance. And you see, the others are pounding already. That's why I'm saying this is a unique problem. Not many households have so many people. So I like this type of problems that we have at home, because we get to share the labor. Personally, I'm a wilangolo la hunino. I guess it me mine is the last one, because those two where they well first pound. From this to that. Kadonata imangenge lapso ngenge dalingu kumali wala nafika mas tulon niko shin la venya kemba nyo lapsali ndenda kembo laps eli Eli la lua baba aba so we are just saying that one is the least ready. Even this one is not ready. They must keep pounding until you see less seed, like less grain. Like, can you see the grain? It must turn more into flour. Mangwina ni ukuma. Cost of unshoni ndukata longalo. Oh, olenjon ai pokati kamena venda no kongo na juju olenjon. I'm sending him in the white shirt to go and get for me ongalo the plate because I want to sieve so I can eat some of this. I don't know, it's not focusing. Focus, yeah, there. So this is what I'm going to eat. This one? No. So we send a bit of sugar, then you mix it with this one, then you eat. So can you see, this is the first one. Needs to be finer. Look at how things have modernized. This. I know you that madam. This is the sieve. Oh, we no longer have the wooden ones. This is what things have become. Slowly modernizing. Yeah. So I've got the sugar. Oh, look at my feet. So the sugar is here, but because I'm an adult, I can put sugar when we're kids, we're not allowed to put sugar. And then this is like a snack. So then everyone might just take small. As unbelievable as it sounds, and as convenient for me as it might sound, my duty today is not to pound but or kofifa. I'm going to sieve. So I'm going to start now. So I'm going to start sieving now. So we came from that to this. I'm busy sieving. And then you have the flour here, and then you have the white mahango. Can you see the difference? That and this. This needs to be pounded one more time so we get more flour out of it. Because the idea is to have as minimal mahango left behind as possible. So after we are done, ideally this is all that should be left. And then a whole lot of flour. Yeah. Okay, so this is basically what I'm doing. Things have changed. Previously, we used to use a wood. As I was saying, I don't know where I ended, but yeah, we now buy this in the Chinese shops. So the first part of the mahango, the millet, is called olfololwa. This first part, and then this one, when they start pounding again, is called ompuma. So what I'm doing here is just sieving. No, coronavirus. So here I'm just sieving at the first part so that we can do the second part in a few seconds. Ooh. So my other cousins just got here and they're literally only starting. So mbele onye tampo moaza ma ilonge pia anataka nangi bando. Okay. My mom. Yes, my mom hates the heat. She was like it's winter. Tell the weather if you look at when you look at it. Can you tell what weather it is? Is it this the other sieve? she was pounding at her own. Yeah, so I'm almost done sieving the white part, that one, but then someone made an error. That cousin of mine, Otakombo, made an error, so we are unbelievably here now. Because this flour is not enough, so we are starting there. The child, I don't know. So that's essentially what eventually turns into this. Yeah. So what's happening here is the second part of the mango is a bit dry, and when it's a bit dry, it won't be refined properly if you just pound. So I have to wet it a bit so that, yeah, you guys know, so that when you pound it actually refines properly. That's the process that I'm doing here. And what you see is this flour, this one is usually better than the first part. This one will be whiter and more refined. So that's also the flour we use to make omgome. So hopefully I'll show you guys that maybe in another video, because nobody's going to make omgome this hour of the day. Kufapo? Respectively, we are done. It's just that needs to be sieved, and this last part, and then we are finally going to have lunch. Okay guys, so we finished. Can you see my cousin behind Tanya Nekomofila? We finished pounding, and my sister actually redeemed herself because I didn't see her poshini, and I was like, what the hell, why are we the ones pounding alone? And there's someone that we said, it's not a Toshini. Turns out she made lunch. She actually made a very nice lunch. A very nice lunch. Oh, I don't understand. You guys need to look at my mom's plate. You got a plate. Look. Sweet corn pap in salad. But yeah, that's the lunch that my sister made. My cousin and I eating here, and then the kids will eat there on their own. Hey, Tina, Daddy. Yeah, Uncle. Netongo ka uno na kwetu. Oh, je? Aya. Je? Tembula kumbula hivi. Ana umwalo hivi. Minya dangi na dika kufile iko. Amen. Anambela hapo amo. Ejo tulape kusikiva baje. Safatashi micho. Kwenda tulapo kambajo kwa keke. Tatu kutano mbele la se. Ya no. Amene maha dera mbela nga. Ikuna ndini ngayo langi. Nda po kusikiva baje. Okay. The food is nice. You guys know I'm complaining why the two of us we only got 2 pieces. Oh, my nail broke, man. My mom gave us this one, and then my sister said my mom got a lot of meat because she's the owner of the house. So Hi you guys, it is the next day. I realized, I hope it's not too dark and you can see me. I realized that I never ended off that vlog and our flour has dried. It's right in front of me. I just want to show you what happens in, like, especially the Kwanyama households. I can't speak for like the other tribes, but in the Okwanyama, this is what we do. We always have a fila, a clay pot. My grandmother is a potter. I just never get a chance to but hopefully one of these years I'll get a chance before she gets too old. So she does the pottering and we keep our flour, specifically flour japoshini, in the pot. In the pot. Is this a clay pot? In the clay pot. I just want to show you guys. Let me stop showing my face. Let me show you what happens, what we do after the flour has dried. So this is the, as you can see, this is the dry flour that we pounded yesterday. Now over here we have the clay pot that I said my grandmother made, and in here we have dried spinach. Evanda evanda longasha. So yeah, what we do is we keep it under here. This is tradition. We keep this dry spinach under here, and then we put in our flour from the mahango, the millet. Now this is very significant for us because we keep it underneath, so that, because we have kettle at the kettle post, right? Now we keep it underneath maybe for months on months, so that we believe our cattle are protected, right? So evanda or alivanda leleke elao. So our forefathers, grandmothers believe that we keep it in here, and then even if we use the flour, you never take out the dry spinach, because it keeps our cattle, or they believed it keeps our cattle protected from hyenas, from lions, because they're out in the wild. And when the people bring the cattle home, when the cattle herders bring the cattle home, we would then take it out and cook this specific spinach for them, and add on the cow butter that they bring along from the cattle post, and they eat. And when they return, we would put another spinach or clay pot, another dry spinach in there, and keep it again until they return with more cows. So I'm now big. I'm allowed to do this, so I'm the one doing it, and I'm going to store this in the kitchen, melimba. Yeah. Okay, so I've picked now our flour, but then my mom was telling us the war stories. If you guys have watched my other videos, you would have heard that, yeah, there was always a war here on the Angola and Namibian border. The plant fighters fought along this border. So you always had to keep flour in the clay pot all the time with the evanda. If the soldiers came into our house and found that the soldiers came into your house and found that you don't have any flour in the clay pot to cook for them, they would then beat you. So yeah, it's just very important. You must always keep flour in your pot. Also, just for people that people like strangers that walk, you need to cook for them, so there must always be flour in the pot. People don't come to your house and you don't feed them. And then the other belief is that directly translated, you guys know, English is not doing justice to what I am trying to explain here. So the other belief is that the cattle herders at the cattle post will not go hungry for as long as there is flour in the pot. And that's a very strong belief. So I remember even when we would go to my grandmother's, there was a time I attended school at my grandmother's village. She would beat us. Like she would beat us if there is no flour in the pot. It's very important to keep it in there. Let me just show you. I have covered up now. One of the kids will just take it because I'm about to prepare lunch. Meshatona just sent me a message. I'm about to prepare lunch and I can't believe they put me on duty for lunch, guys. I really cannot believe they put me on duty for lunch because in this house, I'm the only driver. My mom, as soon as I get in this house, it's like my mom forgets how to drive. My mom refuses to drive for as long as I'm in this house. So if we are going to fetch firewood, I'm driving. If it's water, if it's my grandma, if it's anything, it's me driving. So I don't understand how they are putting me on duty to cook when I don't put them on duty to drive. Ne? Shapuka? My sister says no. It's right that I cook. But let me show you guys. Yes, I'm overloaded. So I've covered this. So they're just going to people in this house about to eat a Cherokee type of stew. One needs to be washed. You guys know it is so hot. I'm on cooking duty and one of my cousins is happy. Happy that I get to stand in the scorching sun. However, I will be okay. Okay? My pot is cooking there. You guys are probably wondering why I only cook this specific eluane. I like it here. This is way too much oil, but what can I do? The oil is already there and I'm not about to take this big pot. Never me. Let's just cook. These are my spices, but then I'm also adding this. It's a spice that we just find in our pendobe. So I'm adding it to the mix. Yeah, you guys know the people in my house do not respect me. You just feel someone drank my Miranda or Marinda, whatever you call it, the cold drink that is so scarce, out of the fridge and put it back with water. Imagine me that's cooking food like this for them and put it back. So now I took a key and now I'm having my key, this one, and I lock the room with the fridge so that everyone just misbehaves because they think what until further notice and everybody starts misbehaving. And what's painful is they left all the other cold drinks like Fanta, Coke and whatever else. Those things they didn't touch, they just went and drank the Miranda. Wowza. We're almost there. In fact, we are there already.